Hi, I'm going to do 1,500 words just in 3 minutes. Let me just cool down and take some deep breaths. The time starts now. David and Goliath is a book about what happens when ordinary people confront giants. By giants, I mean powerful opponents of all kinds, from armies and mighty warriors to disability, misfortune and oppression. Each chapter tells the story of different persons, famous or unknown, ordinary or brilliant, has faced an outsized challenge and being forced to respond. Should I play by the rules or follow my instincts? Should I persevere or give up? Should I strike back or forgive? Through these stories, I want to explore two ideas. The first is that much of what we consider valuable in the world arises out of kinds of lopsided conflict, because the act of facing overwhelming odds produces greatness and beauty. And second, that we consistently get the kinds of conflicts wrong. We misread them, we misinterpret them. Giants are not what we think they are. The same qualities that appear to give them strength are often the sources of great weakness, and the fact of being an underdog can change people in ways that we often fail to appreciate. It can open doors and create opportunities and educate, enlighten, and make possible what might otherwise have seemed unthinkable. We need a better guide to facing giants, and there is no better place to start that journey than with the epic confrontation between David and Goliath 3,000 years ago in the Valley of Elah. When Goliath shouted to the Israelites, he was asking for what was known as single combat. This was a common practice in the ancient world. Two sides in a conflict will seek to avoid the heavy bloodshed of open battle by choosing the warriors to represent each other in a duel. For example, the 1st century BCE Roman historian Quintus Claudius tells of an epic battle in which a Gaulish warrior began mocking his Roman opponents. This immediately aroused the great imagination of the Titus Malinus, a youth of the highest birth. He stepped forward and would not suffer Roman valor to be shamefully tarnished by a Gaul. Armed with a legendary shield and a Spanish sword, he confronted the Gaul. The fight took place on a very bridge, in the presence of both armies, amid great apprehension. First, they confronted each other. The Gaul, according to his method of fighting, with shield advanced and awaiting an attack. Malinus, relying on courage rather than skill, struck shield against shield and threw the Gaul off balance. While the Gaul was trying to regain the same position, Malinus again struck shield against shield and again forced the man to change his ground. In this fashion, he slipped under the Gaul's sword and stabbed him in the chest with his Spanish blade. After he had slain him, Malinus cut off Gaul's head, tore off his tongue and covered it as it was with blood around his own neck. This is what Goliath was expecting, a warrior like himself to come forward for hand-to-hand combat. It never occurred to him that the battle would be fought on anything other than those terms, and he prepared accordingly. To protect himself against blows to the body, he wore an elaborate tunic made of hundreds of overlapping bones, fish-like scales. It covers his arms and reached his knees and probably weighed more than 100 pounds. He had bronze shin guards protecting his leg with attached bronze plates covering his feet. He wore a heavy metal helmet. Oh shit, my time is over. How was I able to deliver these 1,500 words just in 3 minutes? Kindly share this video to all social media platforms and to at least 10 of your WhatsApp contacts. And most importantly, make sure you are ready. God bless you and bye for now.